To go back into open session.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. All right, so the next item on our agenda is discussion of the matter of Buncombe County versus Wanda Skillington Greene and Michael Greene as recorded in Buncombe County Superior Court File 18 CVS 2577. And we are going to get an update from the county's legal counsel on this matter, Ron Payne.
Good evening, members of the board. I'm here this evening to present to you a proposed resolution of the civil claims that the county has pending against Wanda Greene currently. I've been in conversations with her attorney, and subject to the board's approval, we have reached a resolution which would result in the payment of $750,000 to Buncombe County by Ms. Greene, in exchange for which she will receive a limited release. And when I say limited, she will only be being released from liability that arises from matters which we're currently aware of, which would include the use or misuse of county P cards or credit cards either by herself or by individuals at her direction, the gift cards that were purchased either by herself or others at her direction, the $241,790.45 retention incentive pay, which she has not been indicted for, but which we include in our civil suit because when we started looking into the matters, it appeared that this retention incentive pay, although available to her, was not approved through proper channels. It would also include $221,259.30, which is the amount of money necessary to make the county whole for the insurance and the one annuity that was purchased. You may recall that those items cost the county $2.31 million, and we've already received by way of settlement with a third party $2,088,700 some dollars. I can't remember the precise number, but this would make us whole insofar as that is concerned. The remaining monies would be in the amount of $110,950.25, would be apportioned or accounted for as being the trips that Ms. Greene may have taken that the county was billed for through Joe Wiseman or his company, Environmental Consulting, any dinners, sporting events, spa treatments, wine, whatever else that may have been purchased through Mr. Wiseman's company, but billed back to the county through the billing scheme that has been a part of the last indictment that came down, in which she, John Creighton, and Mandy Stone were all named as defendants in that matter. The release, as I said, would be limited, which means if we discover other misdeeds by Ms. Greene, it would be open for us to pursue that legally should the board be inclined to do so. I do recommend this. I believe this will bring our total recovery of monies actually received once we get the $750,000, which I expect to be, if approved by the board, it would be this sometime this month. It will bring us up to, I believe, $2,878,000 that we've recovered for the taxpayers of Buncombe County.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Payne. Are there any questions from the board?
Only thing I can say is thanks for the hard work.
Appreciate it.
All right, and so just to reiterate, the proposed settlement would be a total of $750,000 from Wanda Greene to Buncombe County, which would include, of that $750,000, approximately $241,000 is related to repayment associated with the retention incentives that were paid. Approximately $176,000 is associated with any matters related to gift cards, P cards.
Yes, sir.
$221,000 is associated with the difference on the insurance matter between what has already been paid back to Buncombe County through the insurance settlement, which was approximately $2,088,000. So this additional payment of approximately $221,000 would make the county fully whole on the whole life insurance policy and annuity policy. And then the final $110,000 is associated with any trips or entertainment that may have been taken in conjunction with Joe Wiseman and the other county employees that were not on legitimate county business.
That's correct.
And it's a limited release just for these issues. So if there are other matters, the county would not be prevented from pursuing them. And the county's civil suit against John Creighton, Mandy Stone, and Joe Wiseman are ongoing, so they're not affected by the settlement.
They are not. That matter is still continuing, and I'm hopeful that perhaps, at least so far as maybe one of those persons, we may be having a conversation in the future about resolution with that party. But yes, those matters are still ongoing.
All right, and if we accept this, in addition to the insurance settlement and the $40,000 settlement that's already been $40,000 received from Michael Greene, that would bring the total to approximately $2,870,000 if this piece goes forward as well.
$2,878,000.
$2,878,000. All right,
Yes.
Approximately. All right, commissioners, again, any questions? Are there any members of the public? Well, first, is there a motion?
So move.
Second.
All right, there's a motion and a second to approve the $750,000 settlement. Are there any members of the public who have any comments on the proposed motion? All right, seeing none, all in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
And
All
Mr.
right.
Chairman, I don't know if you need to do this, but I would ask that perhaps the board authorize by formal vote authorization of you to execute the release on behalf of the county, and that I would hold it until such time as I receive the trust funds from Ms. Greene's attorney's trust account.
Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion giving Attorney Ron Payne the permission to execute such document.
I won't be executing, it would be the chairman would have to
Chairman
execute the
execute.
release.
I second.
All right, there's a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Payne, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.